Well, Maria, very sad news last week. Two stalwarts in media, uh, Sinclair
Timothy,
Daniel and Timothy James, have passed, and very, very unfortunate because the Media Association is going to have a retreat, strategic planning retreat tomorrow, Sunday. And this is one of the things that we wanted to discuss, honoring our stalwarts,
Yes.
recognizing those people who have contributed to media and who have set a strong foundation for us to build on, those of us coming after them. And, you know, we're losing our stalwarts one by one, you know, so our condolences go out to the families of Mr. Wilfred Sinclair Daniel and Timothy James.
Yeah, likewise. And I was very grateful, actually. I think Richie made a particular effort, Richmond Felix, to make sure that Timothy James was at the launch of the Media Association just in December last year. So we are happy that he got a chance to be, you know, with the media fraternity to speak with us. And so, again, you know, that nice camaraderie you have among media people that, you know, these are people who work with you and we share the same experiences. So it was wonderful that we got the opportunity to be with him at that occasion, although, you know, when people are not in the media so much or not working as actively as before, we don't see them or spend time with them as much as we would in the past. But he was definitely a pioneer, because I think he had the first local online, the internet, first St. Lucia chat room. That chat room was hilarious because there was no control in there. But he was one of the first to see the potential and start the wave of internet and chat rooms for St. Lucia.
No,
so
and
definitely
I've said before that, you know, when I was at school, you know, SLE One Stop was my repository of information on news on St. Lucia. If anything I wanted to know about St. Lucia, all information, what's happening home, SLE One Stop, you know.
There's a lot of good stuff in there as well. I wrote some stuff, oh my God, so many years ago. I did write a few articles on there as well. But he's definitely a very affable man as well. And of course, Sinclair Daniel as well, somebody who is well respected in media and politics in St. Lucia.
Right, exactly. The speaker, first speaker of the House, and he held that position for a very long time. So, you know, men that we have to recognize, and we have to try to recognize them before they die, obviously, you know, while they're still alive, and just thank them for their contribution. Just a couple more things before we end, Maria. The cabinet is retreating.
They're not retreating, they're on a retreat. They're not retreating.
I remember you told me that. You said
they're
retreating. Yeah, they're on a retreat. So
yes, just like we plan on Sunday, except being the cabinet, they need 2 days. So they'll take a longer time to do that. So
and they have more taxpayers' money to use to do that as well.
I wouldn't go there. They may be getting it gratis at Coconut Bay. You don't know, Coconut Bay might be accommodating them. Another thing, I mean, they have to guarantee their tax breaks and everything else. So they might be giving it for free.
I have no issues with them having a retreat. I think it's really refreshing that.
I think any organization, any group of people who work together, and if you need to meet, decide what your aims or your goals are, set your priorities, set your objectives, and how you're going to work to achieve it.
And the Media Association as well, as I said before.
We'll be doing ours tomorrow.
Right, exactly. So I'm looking forward to that, because I know, well, the team that I'm working with is fantastic, I must say. Maria is part of the team, so I don't know about her. Yes.
Trying.
Yes, it's a fantastic team, and I think they're working very hard in the interest of media and advancing media on the island. So I just want to thank them, and also I'm looking forward to the retreat where we can put down concrete plans and present to our membership to let them know, okay, this is what we have been doing, and this is where we want to be in the next 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, and even in the long term.
And hopefully when the government is over with, when the cabinet is through with their retreat, they could also come and present something to us.
Right,
as
exactly.
well, to the St. Lucia public.
Exactly. Just as we end, we got a shellacking at the hands of Australia in that first one.
The headline was Australia crushed the West Indies.
Oh
my God.
There we go again. But hopefully
70 all out, and Australia 71
70
for 1.
all out. My goodness, how can that happen? Hopefully we'll do better.
Tired. They may be tired.
Hopefully we can do. Australia doesn't get tired, right?
We can do better. They're still our boys.
Yeah, of course. They will always be, and that's why we can knock them upside the head and say, okay, you need to do better. Go represent us
do better.
Yes, you can.
We believe in you.
Can. You're the world champs for T20. Well, on behalf of Maria and the entire team, I want to thank you for joining us for the Press Club and being part of our program. Remember, you can send in your information, you know, just what you think, the news developments that you have, on our email address, pressclub@dbsstlucia.com, and we'll go through it and read some of them as well. Join me again on Wednesday for another Newsmaker Live, 8:30 p.m. DBS. Until then, I'm Clinton Reynolds. Do have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.